Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Open Potato. Welcome back to Voxel Tycoon. That's right, things are looking pretty good. He says immediately as there is a little bit of a traffic conundrum, which I will fix. I do actually have an idea on how to fix this. We're gonna stick that in there. Gonna stick that in there. Update these to a pre-signal. Delete that. Tell you to ignore the signal. And I don't think that that is going to result in any crashes. If it does, I will take full responsibility, but it probably should have been set out like that initially anyway. Either way, this is looking nice. Vehicle 12, train 12 is unprofitable. We'll address that later. Let the game just accelerate a little bit, and that will be grand. Now, what do we want to accomplish over the course of this episode? Always good to set out some aims at the start, so that we know if we have succeeded or failed in our task. Last episode was all about technology. I certainly don't intend to stop work on the technology in general, but we can have a little look. What do we got here? We got signals 2. That's all the way at the beginning. Railcars 2 was just completed. Concrete production was done. Concrete beam, reinforced concrete beam. So we're gonna get to some of the advanced stuff a little bit later for sure. We got rails 2, we got freight station level 2, we got passenger station level 2, we've got depot level 2. So I think we really want to see if we can try and upgrade some of these facilities at some point. Hold up, output to this building. Oh, that's nice. I can do this then. Hold up. That's the steel place. Output to that building? Does that work directly then? Or if we do logistics here, I guess not. All right, whatever. It doesn't work. I guess we weren't selecting the steel building there. It does look like it. It does look like it. It does look like it can output to this building directly. So maybe we don't even necessarily need the truck. Anyway, this doesn't particularly matter. What is the goal? What is the goal for this episode? Well, the goal is to continue to grow all of our processes as much as we possibly can, obviously. But very, very importantly, very importantly, we want to start utilizing all of the brand new upgrades that we've got. And I think aiming for electronics production is a pretty good ambition in my mind. Right, we've just finished Railcars 2. Let's have a little look at what we can research. We want to get sand up and running as well. Diesel engine is definitely on the cards. Rails 3 is also on the cards. Researching 2, I'd like to get electronic devices production. We've got electronics production, so we can start work on that. Steel fabrication we can do. Woodworking we can't do yet. We need way more money before doing that. Let's go and jump into diesel engine research, because we can definitely do that. We can definitely do that fairly easily. The other thing that I do want to chat about is, yeah, what do we actually need in order to make? What do we actually need in order to make electronics? This is what I want to know. Steel smelting, iron smelting. No, scroll to the top here. Yeah, what do we actually need for electronics production? Right, we need iron printed stuff, we need a vacuum tube, and we need another ingredient, which I'm actually unsure about. A vacuum tube is almost certainly going to need glass, isn't it? Okay. We'll address that in just a second. For now, I actually kind of want to finish this setup over here, and in fact, the setup to finish wood frames might end up coming in slightly related with regards to how we process and how we manage to make electronics. So at the moment, we're in a little bit of a bind. We're in a little bit of a bind here, where all of our iron is being transported very, very sluggishly into this warehouse and out of this warehouse via truck. However, I think that we actually want to move to a system where we are moving our iron bars via train. Yeah, I think that that's what we do want to do. I think that's what we do want to do, because we do need to bring an iron bar down here, and we need to get I think it's a press. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty certain that it's a press. And this press is, let's build it here. Yeah, this press is going to be used to build an iron part, but we can use a press to build an iron plate as well, which is quite handy. Right, I'm gonna set up this process in order to build. There we go. In order to build, we can't build there. It's a little bit of a shame. Come on. Sure, that's fine. It's a little messy, but it'll do. And then we will squeeze in a warehouse over here. Why on earth I'm continuing to allow this railway to exist here? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea. Like it can go. Like it's not a problem. It's not a problem at all. Let's go tunnel. Tunnel. Am I gonna have the space? I totally am gonna have the space to squeeze this in here. Brilliant. Let's go there. Let's go there. And just like that, we are a go. We are mostly a go at the present time. I have to be honest, though. We do also need to account for the fact that there's got to be storage for iron over here. Yeah, this train route needs to be changed, but we'll worry about that in a little bit. Let's just get this. Let's get this set up going right now, because without this setup, we are going to lose the ability to supply the frames, which I really don't want to lose. Yeah, we want to make frames. Right, I think that's mostly good to go. Output, that's fine. That's all one direction. That needs to be in the other direction. That's all in the right direction. Cool. Okay, we're gonna buy a couple of vehicles. Not many, just a couple. And we are going to set you on a... it can be an individual route for now, but it won't be an individual route in just a second. Pick up from here. Yeah, load. Let's get you set on iron bars as well. Ooh, I've been swindled. I've been swindled. Sell that. Give me an iron bar. Where's the iron bar? I don't even know which one the iron bar actually is. Is it this one? It's got to be... No, it can't be that one. It can't be that one. It's got to be this one if it's an iron bar, surely. There we go. Okay, iron bar, brilliant. Add a stop. Let's go. Boop. Load. It's already equipped, and we're gonna say unload here. Save as iron bar, etc. Copy 1, 2, 3, 4. That seems fine to me. And release all. Okay, so that's grand. That's gonna sort us out with iron bars, which is perfect. Then we're gonna get carpentry. The reason, or we're gonna get the wood frames moved across. The reason that I want to do this, by the way, steel beam is on the verge of bankruptcy. We're not really working on steel manufacturing at the moment in our research department, are we? No, we're really not. We're working on that other thing that I rated as more important. Yeah, diesel engine. Don't really think that there's another research lab that can do steel production. No, it would have to be this place down here, but that's okay. I'm not going to worry about that altogether too much. That's fine. Right, just give me a root video game for the carpentry thingies to do. The carpentry thingies to do. What am I talking about? That's not it. No, garage here. What carries furniture? This one? It is this one. Okay, excellent. Get this to go from here. Load furniture. Let's say, let's maybe not say a full load just in case. Is there anything within range? There is nothing within range. Okay, that's slightly irritating. Freight Station 2? Is this a first opportunity to build a Freight Station 2? I feel like it's not really. Also, can we upgrade our freight stations? Can't build here. It's a shame. We can't upgrade at the moment, but we can just delete and then replace it down. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Unload here, save as, boom, wood frame, copy, and release. Excellent. Okay, so I'm assuming that the Freight Station 2... Oh, it's actually got better range. Interesting. Does it have better transit times? Can't remove occupied by a vehicle. Yeah, that's gonna be the case for a fairly significant period of time, unfortunately. Yeah, no real way to avoid that, I'm afraid, video game. Yeah, that is gonna be that way for a little while. Okay, well, at least things are looking good. Let's hope that we get ourselves... Oh. What's going on here? Waiting for resources? Aha! One little teensy tiny little bit of conveyor wasn't flipped appropriately. And that ended up being problematic. Alright, this is looking good. We've got the frames coming through. It's taken a little while, but it's gonna be worth it. Heck yeah. Alright, brilliant. So, is this the area that I want to start assembling electronics? Not really convinced that it is. I feel like we need to start a brand new electronics area that is sort of out of town. Seems somewhat prudent. This area is just far too congested at the moment. It really is kind of ridiculous. Yeah. It's not good. It's not good. Hey, look at that. The furniture store has received its first shipment, and that is going to give us a heck of a lot of money, which is grand. I like the look of that very, very, very much indeed. Okay, is there a way that I can perhaps fix this problem? I mean, there's so many steel trucks that are looking to perhaps get away from here. Is there any better alternative route that they can perhaps take? I feel like I could really do a better job of routing this road. Let's see if I can maybe make a little bit of a difference here. That's all that one can really hope for in this world, to make a little bit of a difference. Can't build here. All right, turns out my difference is going to be limited. Why can I not build here? What's the problem? I understand that I'm going to have to go through a house. Sure. You know what? Just delete it. Delete it, and will you allow me to build now? You will allow me to build now. Okay. Fine. And up there. Okay, good. And then, I think we want to tunnel around here. Can we... Presumably we can't tunnel around under these tracks. No, I was... Yeah, frustrated by the fact that we need to keep these railway lines separated, but there is no other way to go about dealing with that. There's no chance that we can continue to build a tunnel down here, is there? Sure as heck don't think there is. Right. Can't remove occupied by a vehicle. Yeah, let's ditch this. Let's ditch this in just a second. Oh my goodness, it's so bad. Look at it, it's so bad. Is it really occupied by a vehicle? Oh, it's so dodgy. It is so unbelievably freaking dodgy. Because I'd kind of like to cut under here. Oh. Oh, thank goodness. I thought the game was deciding to crash on me there. Yeah, I'd kind of like to cut under here, and then maybe that would allow us to tunnel under. But alas, no joy in that prospect. But yeah, we've got to definitely fix the traffic problems that exist here. We also apparently just need way more iron bars. I know that they're being used for the research at the moment, but that's still not really an excuse. Anyway, the whole point of what I'm trying to say is that I think we should prepare for an industrial area over here. Bankruptcy avoided. Brilliant. That has been avoided. That is fantastic. So, what factories are we going to need for the electronics assembler? Let's pave the way. Let's pave the way for a nice flat area over here. Okay, good. And we're going to make sure that what we do here is quite sensible. Right, so factories, electronics assembler, let's get one down. Let's stick it, I don't know, here. Sure. Okay, we can make circuits. We can make vacuum tubes. Glass tube. Now, where the heck do we make a glass tube? Takes 5 seconds. Takes one of each of those components. Right. This is fine, actually. This is totally fine. So let's set up a couple of these electronics assemblers. I'm going to set up a monstrous railway station over here, by the way. In fact, it's going to be a freight station level 2. It's going to have huge range. What's the max length of stations that we can really get? 200 meters long? That kind of fits with my ambition, to be fair. 600,000, 6 rail tracks. Oh, it's going to be big. That is going to be big. Let's place it. Let's go. This is how serious I am, by the way, about this setup. It's going to be really, really good. It's going to be really, really good. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff. I do need to focus on unlocking a glass region because, believe it or not, I do need glass in order to make vacuum tubes. That is kind of crucial. But in the intervening time, we can at least spend a little bit of money making sure that we get... Whoa, hold up. Can we electrify? Electrification, right, left, off. Might want to electrify. Right, so we're going to try and create a nice setup. We're going to create the setup, like, you know, from the start. Because I would like a pretty... like a pretty consistent looking railway setup here. Steel beam business is going to go bankrupt. I kind of anticipated that it would go bankrupt, to be fair. All right, let's pull these two out. Let's pull that out. Pull that out. Oh, look at how consistent this looks. This looks gorgeous. This looks absolutely delightful. And then what we're going to do is we're actually going to merge in here. Can't merge through the road, of course, can we? Still can't delete that bit of road. That's fine. There's going to be traffic problems there for a pretty significant period of time. So why worry about it? Why worry about it? Just, you know, just let's ignore my problems. Press onwards, eh? I really hate that look. That looks much better. Okay, and signal-wise, let's get a pre-signal, and we'll get a whole bunch of post-signals here as well. There we go. That looks so freaking professional. This is excellent. And you'll note there's plenty of space around. We've got space over here for the main production area, but there's also space around here if we need to use it. Quite happy to deploy it if we need to, but that's fine. Okay, let's have a little look. Let's have a little look for the sand region, by the way. So I think the sand region is this one. No, that's the iron ore region. That's wood, copper ore. Where is the sand region? There is a sand region around. Nope. South Hailing? South Hailing is the one. Sand is right over there. 1.5 million, basically. You know what? We can borrow that. We can take our loan. Well, we can take out a fairly significant loan. We can unlock that so that we're able to get it. Also, Stabily now accepts copper wire. That's super handy because we had the option to do copper wire last time, and we didn't actually end up doing that. But hey ho. Okay, so sand research. Ooh, tautness. Got wood. I love how this is how this world is generated. By the way, I think it's procedurally generated if I'm not mistaken. So it's actually possible to continue to expand. Don't quote me on this, but forever, which is very, very cool indeed. Okay, research-wise, I think we're actually going to have to get ourselves an additional lab, which I am going to need a little bit of extra cash for. Look, as long as I'm repaying my cash, there's no problems. Right, lab here. Start new research. We need to get glass production. Very, very important that we get that up and running. Don't think that we need a second one. Think that we can just make do with the first. And I hope that we're going to be able to output enough glass here to get going, but that's fine. Okay. South hailing, we can set that up if we want to, but I'm not particularly bothered about doing that. How are we doing for furniture? Very, very well by the looks of it. That's great. Delighted that it's working as well as it is. We've got copper ore coming over here. I did need to set up copper wire selling. Where is it in Stavely that accepts copper wire? Over here. That's fine. In fact, that's pretty close to Stavely Exchange. Huh. Okay, hold up. If we delete Stavely Exchange, I might be able to just yoink copper wire from a nearby warehouse. It's actually not super helpful. Copper wire is currently being stored in only one warehouse, I think. Yeah, this warehouse down here. Stavely South. Vehicles can load copper wire from Stavely South. Well, that's super handy. And then we just unloaded Stavely Exchange. Yeah. Oh, wow. That's even easier than I initially thought. Oh, that's brilliant. Okay. What can transport copper wire? This. Let's go here. Let's go here. Add stop. What did I say? It was not ring. Stavely South. Load. Full load and unload at Stavely Exchange. There we go. I've already equipped. I haven't already equipped. I'm a liar. I was about to say I'd already equipped the car to just take wires, but as it turned out, hadn't done that. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. And let's go. Okay. Away. Away we go. Away we go. Okay. So what else do we need to do? What else do we need to do? What else would we really benefit from? I mean, just cutting this traffic out. Diesel engine research has been completed. Brilliant. Let's immediately work on something else. Steel fabrication is kind of long overdue. Electronic devices production, no. Electric engine can't do. We can do diesel engine 3. Researching engine can't do. Rails 3, that's going to give us a truss bridge. Heavy diesel engine. Heavy diesel engine can be done right now, it just requires money. Glass production we're actually doing. Steel fabrication is currently required. Lab 1, let's get you to do heavy diesel engine. Given that there's pretty much no reason why we can't do it right now and just do it anywhere because it doesn't really require anything. Okay, so this is looking brilliant. This is looking grand. I'm pretty happy with this. What I am pretty certain about is that this rail setup, although it is good, it's working, it's not big enough. Shipley now accepts more steel bars. Oh, brilliant. It's difficult to remember that steel bars are different from steel beams. But I try. Anyway. Right, so Briarfield North. Briarfield North has got the unenviable task of processing literally everything. We're gonna move iron bars across here, and we're gonna turn them into iron plates, which I think we need for electronic production. But that's fine. Did we get glass done yet? Glass production? No. Wow, it's quite slow actually. Right, business went bankrupt. We didn't manage to get steel beams. That's fine. I really do need to try and cut this out here. This is quite depressing. I don't like what I'm seeing. This is bad. This is bad. We're getting copper? Hey, look at that. We're getting copper wire. Brilliant. Yeah, this is just a nightmare here. This is just an absolute nightmare. This is not good. This is not good. I don't even know what the fix is here. I don't even know what the fix is. I mean, the fix is, I guess, to remove half of the iron bar. I mean, if it's just iron bars, can we maybe do something about that? Like, okay, can I build a road here? Maybe we can build a connection up to this place here. Right. Plan, which I'm not in love with. We're going to level this entire area. Level this entire area. Level... We're going to get a freight station level 2. The freight station level 2 is quite important, because I need to be able to yoink steel bars and iron bars as well. In fact, can we maybe just, like, place it all the way up here? No, because if we place it all the way up here, then we're not going to be able to get steel bars and iron bars. 102,000. That's still a lot of money. 54,000. I'll take 54,000, sure. Okay. Iron bar to Briarfield Central. Let's move this around. So Briarfield Central is going to be edited out. Edited out. Put up Ringwood Green instead. There we go. Or Ringwood General even. Hold up. Cancel that. That was the wrong one. Oh, it's still... Oh, flipping heck. Briarfield Central. I've doofed it up. I've doofed it up. Hold on. Reset this. Reset this. Reset this. Add stop. Ringwood General. Load... Excellent. Load up steel bars. And then Briarfield Central is this town over here, I think. No, that's Woking. Oh my goodness. Which one is Briarfield? I can't remember. Briarfield Central. There we go. Unload. Brilliant. Okay, right. So that should be at least a little weight off Ringwood North. Potentially not much. Heading to Shipley Southwest. You're picking up wood. Shipley Southwest to Stavley East. Kinda hate that. Kinda hate that in a major way, actually. Like, is there no faster route? The problem is that this road right here that I've created is a really, really, really important tributary route. And it's merging on it, one of the most inconvenient places. Yeah. It's such a nightmare. The traffic is just so bad. The traffic is just terrible. It's just so horrific. Oh well, you know what? It is what it is. Is there anything else that I can really do? I mean, iron bar to Briarfield South. It's not even necessarily the iron bar loading that's taking its time. I suppose that's part of it. Can I lay a road up here, perhaps? Can't build here. Can't build here. It's occupied. If I give... If I give, like, a straightforward connection over the top, would that make a difference? Probably not. I mean, there's... I feel like there is very, very, very little that I can actually do. Right, Shipley now accepts iron parts. What type of iron parts does it accept? The iron parts that I just so happen to be manufacturing. I could fix that. I could definitely fix that. Hold up. Give me 2 seconds. Give me 2 seconds here. This is an easy one. This is an easy one. Warehouse. Boop. Conveyor. Boop. There we go. Iron parts. Excellent. This one by here. Load. Details, make sure that you're set on iron parts. Add stop. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. We're going to have to get a brand new type station. Doesn't really require a level 2 freight station, I don't think, but that's perhaps just me. Unload, save as, iron parts. Cool. All right, release all. We are a little bit cash short at the moment, but that's only because we are doing so much research all at the same time. Also, look at this tailback. It's actually improved, I think. Kind of. A little bit, maybe. I think. Copper wire to the exchange. Yep. I still, you know what? I'm still optimistic. I'm still optimistic that we can get a tunnel under here. Like, I still think that a tunnel is absolutely in our best interests. If only we didn't have a constant traffic jam here. Oh. Wow. Okay. I asked for it, and we got it. Okay, that's brilliant. Ditch that as well. Then we're going to lay a road. We're going to build a... I guess we could build a bridge. We can build a beam bridge, which might allow us to actually get across here. I mean, I am super, super doubtful that even a beam bridge is going to get us across, he says, as a beam bridge does get us across. Okay, don't worry about it. I don't think that we unpaused there, so I think we should still be... Yeah, we still be fine. Give me a tunnel. Give me a tunnel. BT 31,000. Ooh. Am I going to get to build a tunnel here? We might be just a hint too elevated. A hint too elevated. Hey, I think we're grand. I think we are grand. Can't build here. What's the issue? The issue is nothing, really. The issue is only... Oh, how do I reconnect that, actually? Default mode? I have absolutely no idea how we enable... how we're supposed to go about fixing this tunnel. Nope. I'm assuming that I can click the end there, but is that... Oh, I guess that is the end. Okay, alright. My bad, video game. I didn't understand. Not enough money. Oh, yeah, we're bang out of money. That do be the problem. That do be the problem. Right, what do we basically need? 69,000? Of course, it had to be. It had to be. I'm just gonna wait for the 69,000, lest I need to go back into the tunnel and reconnect things, because I don't really want to do that. I'd like to avoid that at all costs, please. There we go. We've got it. Not enough money. Let's connect that up, and then wait for a little bit of extra cheddar, and connect that up. Okay. Is that going to make a difference? I feel like that actually might make a difference. There we go. We're now actually getting a little bit of value from this tunnel, which should allow us to connect up more areas more swiftly. There we go. Look at that. The tailback is now positively minor in comparison to what it used to be. That's brilliant. You know what? Oh, just a smidgen too slow there. I think we're going to see if we can try and replace this with a bigger, better exchange. I don't know about the loading speed, but definitely the area of influence is slightly larger. So I don't think that it can hurt to increase the area of influence. It might be slightly helpful. All right, whatever. We're not gonna manage. Heavy diesel engine has been completed. The research anyway. Have we got glass production done yet? Glass production is absolutely done. Okay. Now we got to think about how we do this. So I think that there's a glass furnace here. Do we want to do glass manufacturing here, or do we want to do it somewhere else? Right. So we've got the glass tube, and I have absolutely no idea how to build the glass tube. I think we build it somewhere else. I think we build it somewhere else and we connect it by rail. I think we do the glass furnaces over here. Also, we need to check out what's the additional research that we need to do related to glass. There might not actually be any. I straight up don't think there is any. There's glass panes. Let's have a little look. Let's have a little look what we can build in the glass furnace. 2 inputs, 1 output. Sure. It's literally glass panes and glass tubes. So, where is the best place to do that? Well, somewhere that has easy access to coal, I think. Somewhere that's got easy access to coal. I mean, we could do it over here. Seems hardly intelligent, though. What I'm basically trying to consider is that I want to move all of the resources to Briarfield North for assembly. But I also want to do a significant amount of the assembly actually, or a significant amount of the processing actually at Briarfield North. So it's kind of going to be a useful hub. That's an electronics store, by the way. We can sell vacuum tubes, even though they're freaking prehistoric artifacts. Yeah. This area also needs to be completely renovated. Completely renovated. Right. I've had an idea. I've had a famous orbital potato idea. Here's what we're going to do. Kind of the best of both worlds, but also kind of the worst of both worlds. Going to get that connected up over there. Going to get this connected up over here. Occupied by a vehicle. Yeah, that's fine. There we go. Okay, and then we're going to do the glass processing over here. This is it. This is what we're going to do. Okay, glass furnace. The reason that I want to do the processing over here is because 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we'll get 4 eventually. I don't really care about glass panes at the moment. Let's just get straight up glass tubes. The coal can be shipped in. Freight station, to be honest, just use an old freight station. That's fine. Great. Use an old freight station, and we can Stavley low level. Ooh, that's a nice name for a thing. A little low on the old money, I'm afraid. We gotta have 2 warehouses here, one of which is going to store sand, the other of which is going to store the other thing, coal. And we'll worry about that in just a sec. There we go. And let's also see if we can try and connect up. Oh man, this is going to be a trek. Oh man, this is going to be a real trek. There we go. Make a little bit more money. Let's use the roads in town. 25,000. Oh boy. We're gonna have to go through all of Shipley. Okay, at least it's gonna work. At least we're gonna manage. Okay, so that connects up over there. The distance that these trucks are gonna have to travel, to get sand all the way over to our glass assembly area. And then we're gonna have to move this by train, but that's a worry for later. Okay, how in debt I am? How in debt am I? Not actually that much. Right, do you carry sand? You do carry sand. Let's punch you onto this. Edit. Let's start these trucks off now. Load. And unload over here. It is going to take a long time, but that's fine. Unload over there. Save as. Sand to stably low level. And let's get you re-equipped to sand. Let's get you re-equipped to sand to stably low level. Same with this one. Sand. Sand to stably low level. Okay, we are ready to go. Right, so that's the first 3 sand trucks. We also need to get a coal truck as well. Stably Central Station needs to be upgraded dramatically. And it will be. Don't you worry about that. Oh, we should get better depots, actually. Yeah, we should get a way better depot. Hold up. This is a great time to get a better depot. Garages, garage 2. Oh, whoops-a-daisy. Sorry. Didn't mean to absolutely destroy a truck by placing down an adjacent garage. Anyway, what do we need? What do we need? We need coal. These trucks are hella expensive. That's why I'm only going to get one of them. All right, Stavley Broad Street, load with coal, and unload here. Save as, coal to Stavley low level, and away you go. Okay, that's a big truck. That's a big truck right there. That is a big truck. Let's load, 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 load. 15, nice, good stuff. And we're going to move it all the way over here. Grand. Now we're going to go into warehouses. We're going to get our second warehouse. This warehouse is going to store sand, and then we need to set up the processes to make this system all work. Oops. Nice. Okay, that's output. Oh my goodness, I can't believe that we've actually done it. Cannot believe that we've actually done it. Right, let's go bridge here. Let's go bridge here. Let's go bridge here. Let's get you to come down the middle. Brill, brill, brill. And we'll get you to go along this way. Not quite that far, but close. Okay, now let's see if this all works once we flip everything around. There we go. Look at that, remarkable. Okay, I think that's vacuum tubes, if I'm not mistaken. That's a freaking vacuum tube right there. Brilliant. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to move it in a warehouse, or move it into a warehouse, I should say. All the way across to here. You're going to store... In fact, no, sorry, not even anything, just glass tubes. That's the phrase. And it needs to be done very carefully. Because, of course, it's glass. I'm just joking. I don't think it really matters if it's done carefully or if it's done foolhardishly. Okay. Connector. Excellent. Boom. Okay, we are a go. We are a go. I think it's abundantly clear to probably everyone watching this video that I have a shockingly small amount of sand that is being transported, and we're gonna need a lot more sand if we're gonna be doing this. Let's equip you on, what is it, sand to Stavley low level. Then we'll buy however many trucks we can get of these. Okay, good stuff. Shipley Central. I tell you what. What are the chances? What are the chances of me doing something like this? 73k. That might just be one of those weird time savers that ends up saving everyone a heck of a lot of time. Funnily enough, I think I can do it again. I think I can do it again. If I do this, It's going to be tough to do without going onto the water. I think I can do it, though. There we go. Look at that. Okay, so that is going to absolutely... That's going to, like, half the journey of the sand trucks, which I think is quite important. Anyway, we got the glass tubes coming online here. That's great. Ooh, furniture store in Woking. Do I care? Not even slightly. Anyway, this glass area is built to expand. It really, really is. Also, electrification. Heck yeah, that's something that I'm excited about. Let's crank down the number of stations here. Let's also crank down the length. I think 100 meters is absolutely ample. 174,000 in order to get this into place here. That seems fine to me. Let's worry about this in a second. This road is going to have to go probably moved underground, if I'm not mistaken. For now, let's get ourselves an access route over here. Okay. Now, I think what I really want to do is consolidate these tracks. Consolidate these tracks to a point where they both go underground at the same time. Yeah. Or they both cross at the same time. And that, hopefully, will mean that it's slightly easier for me to build road. Hold on. Not really what I was going for there. That's also not really what I was going for. Sure. I think that'll work out just fine. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. It's fine. Okay, anyway, the point is that we'll be able to maybe even bridge. Maybe bridge this. If we are sensible, we should be able to bridge it. Needs to be moved over slightly, obviously, from where it used to be, but don't really think that's a problem. It's a bridge. 21,000 for a bridge. It's fine. Yep. And build down. Excellent. That was not a horrifically expensive endeavor. We do that. That actually looks decent. Okay, cool. So then we connect up the inputs. Take that back. Excellent. Ditch this. Nice. And oof. I guess that can be the output. It doesn't really particularly matter where the output and or the input actually is. The output does need to be connected up to... Does need to be connected up over here. Can I tunnel this? Is that what I do? I think I might actually do that. Okay, you know what? Just to make redundant half of the things that I just did. Let's move out to here. Then let's go into tunnel mode. Then let's build a Hulk Great tunnel, and then let's connect that up over there. Let's give ourselves a one-way signal here. Obviously a one-way signal over here. And then we just yoink this together like so. Now, does it look pretty? Absolutely not. Could I have done it better? Absolutely, probably. Do I really care? No, really, even slightly. Nice. So, we can now move... Are you still lost? How are you still lost? Go to the depot and I'll fix you up in a second. Right, so we can now move these glass tubes onto the main route, which eventually will connect up over here. To be honest, we want to make sure that there is an underground bypass from here over to here. So let's actually do that right now. Yep. Tunnel. That's pretty decent. Although, I should probably just keep it underground to here. Yeah, and then just connect up there by demoing this, probably that as well. Okay, connect up from here to there. Excellent. That's good. That's real good. That's real good. Ooh. Does that all count as the same block? It shouldn't. Might just be because of its proximity to everything else. Anyway, a couple of things are lost. That vehicle should now be able to find its way back around again. Excellent. Okay, so now we've got that set up. Now we just need to deal with the output. The output is fairly simple to deal with. We're going to just take it from its nearest point, and we are going to try and immediately get it underground as swiftly as we possibly can. There we go. Because the reason being is that I want to reserve all of this space for. I want to reserve all of this space for. Yeah, sure. I want to reserve all of this space for industrial stuff. So just in case we need to do something here, I will do that. The next thing that I probably want to do is maybe also undergroundify this area, or this next section of track. But to be honest, I kind of want to bridge this divide here. Let's pause and let's bridge over here. Can't build here. Can't build here. Really? Arc bridge. Let's change to beam bridge. Beam bridge is just so much better, dude. Oh, it's excellent. Oh, it's way better. Can we build bridges diagonally? Can we build bridges diagonally? I don't think so. I don't think that that's allowed. Don't think that diagonal bridges are allowed, which is somewhat of a shame. But I do wish they were allowed. I can't build here. What's stopping us? What's stopping us? Is it the height? Just the general height of the required bridge? Cool. And stop building the bridge. Just build down. Yeah, there we go. 8,000 and just build across here. Cool. We did ditch the signal there, but that's fine. Right, so now we're going to have to do a little bit of higgledy-piggledy in order to make this fit together. I'm hoping that I won't be punished too much for my potentially rash decision to build a bridge here. Oh, I'm going to be punished. I'm going to be punished. I can feel it. I'm going to have to remove the entire freaking bridge. Let's work backwards instead, eh? Let's work backwards instead. Bridge, can't build here. Why can't we build here? What's the issue? What's the issue? What is the issue? That's a bit daft, isn't it? Okay. Retry. Okay. Lay rails. Bridge it. Increase the height. Good. Over to here. That's pretty decent. And then we just lower it to the ground. I think that's the best case scenario. No way that doesn't work. No way that doesn't work. No way that doesn't work, dude. It does work. Come on. Really? You're gonna dispute me over this pedantic little thing? Sure. If that's the best way to do this, then then fine. But I cannot believe that is actually the best way to do this. Okay. Weird, but fine. Can I get a better depot here? I'm gonna ditch this depot, and we're gonna get a way better depot in here. Yeah. That's what we're gonna do. So we're gonna start getting some fancy schmancy stuff. Let's go max borrow. Build the depot 2. At least it was 800,000. $800,000 is a lot of dollars. A lot of dollars. Let's buy some nice trains. So I don't want electric trains, but I don't think that we actually have the option to do electric trains quite yet. Speed. Let's look at the highest speed. 1 million for a train. Okay, might be overcooking my ability to buy expensive trains. Also, what is the point? What is the point of buying expensive trains? I don't really need them, do I? This thing looks pretty good. Boxcars. Yep, boxcars are exactly what we need. Let's go. How much is that going to cost? 780,000, length 105 meters. Sure, I think that's perfect, actually. Right. Ringwood now accepts sand. Don't particularly care. Load. Woking South. Wait, what? Oh, we can actually select which track of station it goes to. Cool. Any track is fine with me. Save as. Glass tubes. Let's dispatch. Hold up. Don't go so fast. Wow, it just goes fast by default. I'm happy to take a ride. Look at this. It's quite literally a roller coaster. It's so bad. Why does it go down there? That doesn't make any sense. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get out of here. Let's see how this looks. It should load up pretty much the entirety of the cargo, right? In fact, we might have a problem because the warehouse isn't naturally suited to storing as many glass tubes as we need it to store. That was 23 out of 23 though. Now we're starting to assemble a really, really good mix here. This is starting to feel really, really great. Okay, so this is about to happen. Let's get a warehouse. We're gonna get a large warehouse. 109,000 here. This is big money. Big money. And we'll stick it up at this end. Sure. Stick it up at this end. We're gonna get you to store glass tubes there. Fine. We also need copper wire. Excellent. Let's get another large warehouse right next door. And you will store copper wire. And then we're going to get the copper wire transport route set up. And this is partly, in fact, why I want to rework this area, but we'll worry about that in just a little bit. Let's get a nice classic steam engine, shall we? Light Mikado. Sure, let's nab that. Then let's get I think it's these boxcars that can transport copper stuff. 120. 120 meters long. Yeah, I mean, I'm fine with that. The cost is a little prohibitive at the moment. Max speed is apparently going to be lowered by... ditch this. Max speed is perhaps going to be lowered by the fact that we've got so many cars, but that's fine. I mean, I really don't care about speed, as I'm sure you can probably see. Woking doesn't accept furniture anymore. Fine, who cares? Let's make sure that all of these boxcars only receive copper wire. Brilliant. Add to stop Ringwood Northeast. Unload right here. Copper wire. And away you go. Cool. Now, can I... No, there's no way that I can bypass this. mean, I could do something like this. But that would really make it messy. I think I'm quite prepared just to let the train go around the routes and then come back. Like, that's fine. Anyway, the good news is we've got that set up. Let's now investigate the possibility of doing some vacuum tubing. What research have we done? We've done some pretty good research recently. Steel fabrication. Nice. Nice. Right, in order to get additional vacuum tube production set up, we're going to have to, unfortunately, spend a little bit of money on this. We are going to get a bridged conveyor set up, as I think that is probably the best chance that we have of creating something which doesn't freaking suck. There we go. And let's get a connector here. Let's connect there, and that's a terrible decision, actually, Potato. The reason that it's a terrible decision is if we don't route this round the middle, then we're going to have to connect up. We're going to have to connect up this with a bridge. There we go. Okay, we'll adjust the polarity of the belts in just a second. And we'll do that. Okay, so that looks nice. That looks really, really nice. Let's get the conveyors flipped around accordingly. Obviously, we will stick it back into 3 times speed so that we can see more quickly what should be happening here. There we go. That needs to be flipped, and that needs to be flipped as well. In fact, I'm pretty certain that the vast majority of this is going to need to be flipped, but whatever. Right, where's our copper train? Our copper train is right here. Brilliant. Oh, whoa, hold up. Where the heck is our copper wire? Copper wire ain't going anywhere. We are not getting copper wire coming through. Why on earth are we not getting copper wire coming through? That's a weird situation. That's worked before, hasn't it? How on earth has this somehow stopped working? Right. I can rework that. Oh, I see, I think. There was a connection to the coal routes. Tunnel this, actually, then. Actually, don't tunnel it. That's a bad decision. Just go up here, along here, bridge, then down, then across. It's messy, but it works, and it should be somewhat foolproof. Okay. There we go. That's all of our copper wire. That's all of our copper wire restored. We are absolutely bang out of copper ore over here, though. Don't know where it all disappeared to, but that's fine. Probably just need to get more. South Hailing doesn't accept planks anymore. You think I care, video game? Please don't interrupt me with such irrelevant stuff. I mean, it's technically relevant, but it's not really. This station is no longer suitable for what we needed to do. Here comes the copper wire. We're gonna start making vacuum tubes, even if it is in disgustingly lame quantities. There we go, and there we go. Excellent. We're off to the races. Brilliant. All right, that's looking much more healthy. That is looking much more healthy. 172 out of 172 copper wire. Still don't understand why we initially had that problem, but hey, here we are. It's resolved now, which is the main thing. Okay, I'm gonna start paying off my debt, which is actually fine. Woking now accepts iron ore. I see the video game trying to give me nice easy wins, but that's fine. Okay, where's the output? The output is down here. So if I go into factories, electronics assembler, I feel like I should buffer these tubes, but I don't actually think that the tubes are required for anything else. So, you know what? Just give me one of these. Circuits, which are going to be very, very important. Iron plates and also vacuum tubes. It's basically going to be the same setup that we've got over here. The only issue is that we do actually need to make iron bars, and I feel like the iron bars can be made over at this side. The iron bars. What am I talking about? The things that we need to press. Iron plates. That's the one. It's so much easier to make iron plates than it is to make anything else. Yeah. Cool. Iron plates. Iron plates and iron plates. Output. There we go. That looks pretty decent to me. And then this. Comes along here like so. Nice. We could buffer. I'm not really bothered about buffering. Let's just level this entire block. And I want to come along to the very edge here. And then we're going to go tunnel mode. This is the sort of scale that I'm currently envisioning. It might be far too large, but at least going to try. Okay, then this goes here. I want to make my first circuit right now. Yeah. Determined to make my first circuit. Nice. Wow, just doesn't even close to start working. It really doesn't allow you to do the nice sharp corners for some reason. Flip, flip. It's looking good, and flip that there. Okay, that's our vacuum tubes. That's important. That's great. Happy with that. Then we're gonna nab a train. Just a basic one. Sure. And what do I want? I want bars. Do the box cars do bars? They sure as heck do not. So let's grab something that we know does bars. Maybe the platform cars? Stake car? Nope, not the stake car. What on earth is it? Platform car, no. Open car, no. Stake car, no. Box car. What the heck does bars? Platform car? Yeah, this platform car does bars. Oh, hold on. This platform car is the best one, right? Yeah. Okay, ditch that. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. Duplicate this. Do it one more time. 96. Pretty good. Top speed is going to be low. That's okay. Add stop here. Load. We're going to say full load, because I'm not convinced that we really have the iron bar capacity. And in fact, iron bar capacity in general is something that we are going to need to worry about. Very, very much so. That is a concern. This is a very, very sluggish train. Let's also get a signal in here. That is a long signal block. A very, very long signal block. Okay. Iron bars coming through, I hope, in just a moment. This needs to be so much larger. The setup just needs to be much, much better. And it can be as well. Like we can totally transform this area and make it much more impressive. Right, how many iron bars are we going to get? Not many. Not many before the entire system just completely falls apart. Because apparently we just don't have any iron ore. And again, that could be rectified by just straight up getting more platforms and getting a way better setup. Okay, you know what? Let's when you go to unload here at Briarfield North, let's say full unload. No point in having these trains driving around. Same with this one. Let's say Briarfield North full unload. Hey, look at that. Iron bars. We got them. We got them. Great. Let's flip the conveyors. That's looking much better. It's looking much more professional. Business went bankrupt. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. Worry about that later. Okay, all of the iron bars are out. And it's grand. And we're going to make a freaking circuit. We're actually going to do it. Actually going to do it. Only thing that remains for me to do. Oh, that's perfect, actually, isn't it? Let's make it a smaller warehouse. Let's make it a bigger warehouse. Big warehouse right there. Circuits. I presume that we're not going to be able to stick a conveyor right here. That's fine. Let's build this at the back connector. And build a bridge. Ooh. That is somewhat of an impossible construction, I see. Can we maybe go a little higher? Works for me. Yep. Bridge up. Bridge across. And down here like so. Excellent. Waiting for resources. Ah. Flip the conveyors. We are a go. We are a go. That's it. That's circuits. That is circuits right the way up into this depot here. We're actually freaking doing it. Can you believe it? I sure as heck cannot. This looks good. This looks really, really good. We've got loads of capacity for other stuff. And now we're legitimately able to say that we're manufacturing circuits. I'm going to pay off the rest of my debt because I can. I also have 1.4 million in the bank because a lot of the work that I have been doing is, I guess, of a more intricate nature than an expensive nature. I know that I said I was going to stop after I built one circuit, but did you seriously believe that? Kind of just want to... There we go. Get this set up. This set up. This set up. This is starting to look really... Excuse me? There we go. This is starting to look really, really nice. Not vacuum tube. Circuit. Yep. Circuit. Yep. Flip conveyors. Boom. 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 Hey, hey, hey. It's looking good. It's a little bit of a long bit of belt there, but that's fine. Thank you, video game, for pausing at an opportune moment. It's fine, though. I can't believe it. We've freaking done it. We've freaking done it. We've freaking done it. Loads and loads of circuits, loads and loads of vacuum tubes. There's so much stuff that's happening, but I don't particularly care about it because it's irrelevant. This is it, though. This is it. We're now going through the copper wire. We're going through the copper wire probably much more quickly than we can actually acquire it. Hence why it's really, really important that we get a way better setup in order to deliver our vacuum tubes and our copper wire, and also our iron bars. Very, very important that we get the iron bars set up accordingly. Because I mean, look at this. We've already gone through all of our backlog of vacuum tubes and copper wire, and when we start using these things, then that's gonna come in handy. Anyway, This outro has been far too long already. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for so much for watching. Thanks to the fantastic supporters over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana and Aurelio in the $225 plus tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.